Good morning, everybody. Tessa Q here. Grateful, recovered sex and love addict. Talking about sober dating. So, right in your dating plan, right, that we've talked about, you've got the no sex on the first 6 dates. You've got the book ending. You've got the activity dates. Why? Why do I emphasize this so much? Why do I talk about this so much? Because during this time, this is how the person becomes real to me, right? So step one, I'm powerless over sex and love addiction. It has the potential. It has the capacity to make my life unmanageable, right? So we're going into these dates and, the disease is going to get excited. I'm going to get excited. I'm going to get disappointed. I had 14 of these first dates. Anytime someone got drunk or talked about their boyfriend, and there was like a series of these, right? And I would drive home and curse God. But I was sober, but my picker was still, I was still picking that emotionally unavailable alcoholic, right? So over the course of this dating plan, the idea of the dating plan is kind of reminiscent of what I did in the 6-step. And I don't know if your 6-step was at all like my 6-step, but my 6-step had a lot of spiritual assignments like picking up garbage. There's, driving the speed limit, doing one thing anonymously a day to make the world a better place, doing something halfway and stopping, practicing imperfection, writing an email with a typo in it, right? My 6-step had a lot of spiritual assignments that were activities that seemed really stupid to me at the time. But over the course of time, I began to realize that they were changing, deflating my overinflated ego and raising up my shame. And also teaching me that I wasn't going to come to an end if I made a mistake or somebody saw me make a mistake. So this is the same principle with the dating plan, which is activity dates, no sex on the first 6 dates, bookend the dates, lots of breaks to get serenity back between the dates. And in that way, the person becomes real and I can then evaluate, are they or are they not good enough for me? Like I said, the girl that got into my car and said, oh, she had just broken up with her boyfriend, I think I did a U-turn on that one and took her back to her front door, right? The girl who drank the 3 Cosmos and then threw up, and the girl who made me wait 45 minutes while she talked to her mother and then ran this sob story about it, right? Those were 3 of like 14 of those. But when I met the person that I was with in my 30s for about 7 years, I had just enough sobriety. I was in a good place. She was good enough for me at that time, right? And over the course of, I think it was 7 months, I took dating really slowly with her. She became real. And I got more and more grounded in being open to this potential for this vulnerability. And that's really what those components of the dating plan are about, is to get me to a point where I can really see the person and I can ask God, I can ask my sponsor, I can ask myself, are they good enough for me? That's what that idea is with the dating plan. Are they good enough? They become real enough that I can see them. Talk about sober dating. If I can do it, you can do it.